it can do it. So what I'd like you to do right now is with your shoulder width apart, put your right hand out and point straight out, if you can do it without killing somebody. And what I'd like you to do is to slowly turn around clockwise as far as you can go, and then just notice where your limitation is, where you can't go any further. Right, and just make a mental note of where that is and then come all the way back. Okay? Right, that's fine. And now this time, just put your hands by your side. And this time I just want you to do it in your mind. So keeping your hands at your side, right? Close your eyes for a second. And I want you to imagine, only imagine, lifting that right arm up and pointing it out in front of you. And then turning clockwise, but only in your imagination, and going all the way around, all the way around, all the way around, until you come to that point where you had your limitation. But I want you to imagine that your waist is made of rubber and that you can go way, way beyond that point. So you go way, 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 way beyond that point. In fact, your waist is so rubber that you can go all the way around 180 degrees until you come to that limitation again. And then, guess what? You're so rubbery you can do it even again, so you go around another time until you come to that limitation, but you can go way beyond it, and you go around for a third time and you go way beyond that point. And now just unwind 3 times, coming all the way back to normality. Come all the way, 1, and then 2, and then 3. And then imagine your hand in front of you and put it down to your side. Now what I'd like you to do is just to open your eyes and have a go for real and see what happens. Right, and take a note of what happens. Right. Okay, so that'll be okay for that one right now. So have a wee seat for a minute. So that's a simple example of a mind program. So it can then again, the feedback, what happened, did it, most people find that they could go a little bit further?
Quite a good bit further.
Quite a good bit further, right.
First time, I mean, I deliberately went as far as I felt I possibly could, to the point where it was slightly uncomfortable. And then when you were telling me to do it again, you know, I thought, well, I won't be able to go any further. And I went a good bit further.
Well, that's an example how your thoughts can actually affect your physical body. What actually happened was you closed your eyes and you went as far as you could, and then when you closed your eyes and you did it in your mind, basically what you were doing is you were relaxing your body. So when you did it a second time, you were actually more relaxed and you were slightly warmed up, so you went further. But if you actually think about what actually happens on the golf course when you freeze up, the opposite happens, your muscles tight up in the tense. And that really is the key to playing good golf, is being relaxed. Most people, when they try and go for distance, for example, they'll try and hit the ball with power. But in actual fact, when you try and hit the ball with power, what actually happens is you tense up and you don't actually hit the ball, you know, to your maximum. The whole idea is to actually being relaxed. And if you if you think about it, the golfer's worst nightmare is trying. If you think about whenever you're out there and you've had a couple of good shots, you might have a couple of good shots without thinking about it, and you think, shit, that was a really good shot, I'll try and do that again. That word and that thought's like a light switch. The minute you do that, you've broke the connection and you basically start to tense up. You can't hit it. So simple mind programs and thoughts can actually affect you physically.